On this episode of Our Mountains, we're going to make chicken cordon bleu mountain style.
We'll have more music from the alumni of the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music.
And we'll hear a brand new tune from Dan Woods. And a beautiful gospel song we know you're going to enjoy. It's all coming up on Our Mountains.
Welcome to Our Mountains. I'm Rhonda Brashear.
I'm Dean Osborne.
And I'm Joel Brashear. And folks, we are coming to you today from a place I know Dean is especially proud of.
I'm very proud of this room, Joel. This is Studio A of the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music in Hyden, Kentucky. We're part of Hazard Community and Technical College, and this room is the culmination of a lot of hard work, a lot of people. It is a state-of-the-art facility. It's for our students, and we have a student here, a former student, that alumni, I guess you would call
I'm an alumni.
That actually recorded an album here.
I did, and I had such good fun, and it was hard. It was, because I'm not that technical a person, but it was a lot of fun, and this little cubicle right behind me was where I did my vocals, so lots of good memories in here, Dean.
Yeah, when vocals are going good. When they're not going good, it's pretty tough memories.
Well, you can always do retakes.
We've got 3 whisper rooms here in the studio, and they're total isolation booths, and we ship them here from Tennessee, so we're real proud of this part of the studio.
Well, right now we're going to show off some more talent that's come from the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music. This is the Alumni Ensemble, and they're going to sing Traveling That Highway Home.
Toward the sunset time, traveling the highway home, leaving this world of sin far behind. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. So narrow the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. Satan said I'd never be traveling the highway home. When I repented, he had to flee. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. So narrow the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. So narrow the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. So narrow the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home.
It's always great to hear our alumni group come back and share their music with us. But the music's not over here on Our Mountains. We got another great song from Dan Woods coming up right after the break. Don't go away.
Frontier Nursing University, celebrating 75 years as pioneers for healthcare. Our mission is to educate nurse midwives and nurse practitioners to serve women and families. Learn more about Frontier Nursing University. Visit frontier.edu.
We've had some snow and some cold wintry mornings here in Our Mountains this past week. To warm us up, we've got a song from Dan Woods. Here he is singing Cruise an Old Back Road.
1, 2, 3, 4. the summer to come. Called up my baby, said I'll meet you at 5. Honey, grab your sunglasses and SPF 45. I wanna cruise an old back road with the windows down. Roll up my sleeves, baby, and crank it up loud. I've had enough of the city. I wanna get out of town. I wanna cruise an old back road with the windows down. It takes 14 hours to get to the beach. I can drive all night, baby, now while you sleep. We'll be there in the morning with a little love. We'll have our toes in the sand and watch the sun come up. I wanna cruise an old back road with the windows down. Roll up my sleeve, baby, and crank it up loud. I've had enough of the city. I wanna get out of town. I wanna cruise an old back road with the windows down. Gonna trade in this 4-lane for a 2-lane road. Put my foot on the gas and follow where it goes. I'm tired of the city, yeah. I wanna get out of town. I wanna cruise an old back road with the windows down. I wanna cruise an old back road with the windows down.
Well, I bet you're ready for the beach now. I know I am after hearing that song. Coming after the break, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious dish. It's called chicken cordon bleu. I'm sure you're going to love it. Stay right there.
Our Mountains is currently looking for area businesses and organizations interested in sponsoring our show. From large corporations to the shop around the corner, any business in our mountains will benefit from the exposure gained from advertising on our show, and we have plans to fit any budget. Call Rhonda at 606-521-6493 or send us an email to ourmountainseky@gmail.com for more information or to set up an appointment. Help us celebrate East Kentucky culture and support Our Mountains.
You know, chicken cordon bleu might sound real fancy in French, but it's all mountain food when Rhonda cooks it. Here's Rhonda preparing another great dish for us.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be cooking something that I think you're really going to like. This is something you can make a day ahead if you want and reheat it. It's perfectly good the next day. It's chicken cordon bleu mountain style. So I have here before me some chicken tenders that I have rinsed and patted dry. I've got some really fresh Swiss cheese that was just sliced a few minutes ago at the deli, and some really nice lean country sliced ham. So You can use city ham. I would not use the cured ham, but this is just a mild, really good ham. Okay, and then since we are working with raw chicken, I'm going to use my food handler gloves today. I've got my heat going on medium. I'm going to keep a watch on that. I don't want it to get too hot. We're going to saute this in just a minute. But here's the way I do it. I take my chicken tender and I wrap the cheese around it, and I wrap the ham around it and secure it with a couple of toothpicks. Just to give it a little bit, I'm going to salt my cornstarch just a little bit, and a little bit of pepper, freshly ground pepper. And dredge this in the cornstarch, all sides. And then you keep on doing this till all of your chicken is used. So I'm going to keep on rolling those. And in the meantime, I'll put my real butter in the skillet. As you can see, it's pretty warm. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Yeah, you can see that butter's getting nicely brown there. And then just start laying them in there. You don't want to have it too hot. You don't want all that cheese to roll out of there and melt. Although the Swiss cheese does make a wonderful cheese sauce in there. And you just continue until all of them are rolled up and put them in the skillet. I brought my big skillet today. I guess you could use provolone or another type of cheese, but I just really like the Swiss cheese. And that is your typical Cordon Bleu flavor. I went to a dinner party one time over in Hazard, and a friend named Lily Baker was making this dish, and I just thought it was so good, and I've been making it ever since. Lily is a really, really good cook. So thank you, Lily, for this recipe. If I remember correctly, she served her meal with a nice tossed salad, a baked potato, and hard rolls, which was a wonderful meal. As you can see, they're starting to get just a little bit brown on the bottom. That's good. I don't want to overcook them. I just want to get them started. Let's go ahead and do this last one. These are pretty good size portions. Definitely enough for a lunch portion. For a dinner portion, I'd probably want to serve 2, but this is going to be a good pan full, you can see. So I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. After 3 or 4 minutes, the ham is going to start turning. You need to watch it carefully and not let all the cheese melt out. When the cheese does start getting all melty, you want to turn the roll-ups. So it's not long. They'll be ready to take out. I want to get them all turned. They're looking really good, and they smell really good too. Okay, while these are finishing off, just a few more minutes, I'm going to make the gravy. Now this is my favorite part. We're going to take a little bit of cornstarch. Oh, probably about 4 tablespoons. Okay. And a pint of whipping cream. Now this is rich, very rich. You might need to salt and pepper a little bit at the end just to taste, but I'm not going to add any more. My ham and my cheese both have salt in them, so I don't want to get it too salty. I like to add a few drops of hot sauce. Whoa, that's going to be good. And I want to whisk this up till it's really good and smooth, and just let that set to the side. Okay, those look pretty good. The cheese is starting to melt, and the chicken is not going to be done yet, so that's okay. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I'm now going to transfer these to a baking dish. And just keep the heat on. And some of the cheese is going to be in the bottom of your skillet. That's good. We want that. We want those crusty pieces to stay in the bottom of your skillet. Oh, you ought to see this. It looks so good. See all that cheese? I want it to get nice and brown in there. And if they stick a little, that's okay. Now, while the heat is on, you need to just go around and just kind of let everything come together, brown it up. I used probably the equivalent of a stick of butter, and a good portion of that is still in the skillet. My ham is browned, my cheese is browning. So to this, I'm going to add my whipping cream and cornstarch. Just start stirring. It will get very thick. It's very rich. As you can see, this goes really well with biscuits or crescent rolls, any kind of bread. It's just wonderful to sop it up. You can serve this dish with potatoes or with rice or noodles, anything as a starch, or you can just eat it like this. And this is pretty much a gluten-free recipe. I know a lot of people are concerned about their gluten in their diets. So by using the cornstarch, you are reducing the gluten considerably. There may be a little bit in the cheese, but it's almost a gluten-free recipe. Now when this gets pretty thick, just before boiling, you want to pour it over your chicken mixture. Scrape the bottom to get all of those good little pieces down there. You talk about a good cream gravy, that's what this is. With the Swiss cheese inside, the cheesy sauce, and the ham. So I'm going to pour it over. And just spread it over that. So now we're going to put this in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. The chicken is partially cooked, so you're just going to finish cooking it off, and it'll be nice and bubbly. The chicken cordon bleu is ready now, and I'm going to serve it today with just a little bit of rice. It's hot and bubbly, and we have to get some of that gravy and put it over the rice. Look at that. All you need now is a green vegetable or a salad and some rolls, biscuits. Okay, let's see how this tastes. First I'm going to try the rice with the gravy on it. And the chicken, oh, it's so tender, it's fork tender. Now one thing to remember, you got to watch these toothpicks. Just tell everybody, watch out for the toothpicks. It's a good one. I think you'll like it.
There's another great dish from Rhonda's kitchen. As a legal disclaimer, our mountains would like to remind you that any toothpick injuries are not our responsibility. When we come back, Richard Bowers is going to have another great gospel song for you. Don't go away.
Frontier Nursing University, celebrating 75 years as pioneers for healthcare. Our mission is to educate nurse midwives and nurse practitioners to serve women and families. Learn more about Frontier Nursing University. Visit frontier.edu.
Folks, welcome back to Our Mountains. We've had Richard Bowers on the show several times this season, and every time's been a real treat for all of us. Right now, he's got some of his students from Alice Lloyd. They're going to do a song called Come to Jesus.
In times in life you'll need a hand. not my son. Oh, child, when life don't seem worth living, come to Jesus and let him hold you in his arms. Face from me. I have conquered hell and driven out the demons. I have come with the light to set you free. Worry not, my daughter. Oh, worry not, my sons. Oh, child, seem worth living, come to Jesus and let him hold you in his arms. Oh, my baby, when you're dying, leave the healing of his hand. You're in heaven, we'll wait for your arrival. You're in heaven, you'll finally understand. Here in heaven, we'll wait for your arrival. Here in heaven, you'll finally understand. Worry not, my daughter. Oh, worry not, my sons. Oh, child, when life don't seem worth living, come to Jesus and let him hold you in his arms.
Thanks, guys. That was great. You know, I've been on the receiving end of many a Come to Jesus meeting. None of them near as good as that song. Now, when we come back, we're going to get an update from our old friend Buford.
Hey folks, Our Mountains is always looking for interesting stories and talented musicians from our region to showcase. If you'd like to be part of Our Mountains, or if you just want to let us know what you think of the show, give us a call at 606-521-6493. You can always shoot us an email at ourmountainseky@gmail.com. Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching Our Mountains. Our Mountains is currently looking for area businesses and organizations interested in sponsoring our show. From large corporations to the shop around the corner, any business in Our Mountains will benefit from the exposure gained from advertising on our show, and we have plans to fit any budget. Call Rhonda at 606-521-6493 or send us an email to ourmountainseky@gmail.com for more information or to set up an appointment. Help us celebrate East Kentucky culture and support Our Mountains. Our Mountains is sponsored by Frontier Nursing University, Pioneers for Healthcare. The Kentucky Bankers Association. More than banks, they're your neighbors.
Well, folks, this next song we've got for you comes from some of the students here at the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music. We've had them on the show before, and their music has now literally reached around the world. This is the ensemble group Straight Up Lonesome singing Straight Up Lonesome.
Well, it's been 2 weeks ago, the day you called me up to say you was leaving me for another. Said you didn't love me, and you said you didn't care. That's a little more than my old heart can bear. 'Cause I'm straight up lonesome, and I can't seem to rest.
Thank you for watching this week. We hope you enjoyed the show, but before we go, we've got to hear from Buford.
Well, about Buford. I know last week, Buford sent us a video asking for women to get up with him because I think, as he put it, he was single and ready to mingle. Is that right?
He did.
Well, you guys heard that message loud and clear because I got a voicemail from Buford and I heard a lot of girls in the background, and he said he was just too covered up to do a video this week. So
my wife is going to be disappointed at that. She's the one, you'll recall, that wanted more Buford and less Nino.
She did.
And then she sees me all the time. But there's a petition circling the rounds out in the Facebook land saying that they want to maybe change the name of the show to Our Buford.
Hopefully we'll hear from Buford next week, right, Mom?
We hope so. Until then, have a good week. See you.